How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about whether this $5 tip-up is too good to be true or if it's the real deal on this week's episode of Fish and Tips. So this is the Celsius tip-up. I got it from Walmart last year and it was about $5 and it came with some tip-up line on it right there. And you know, the type of line that you can set the hook with your hand and not worry about cutting into your finger or something. And this is not too bad of a tip up actually for the $5, but it's also not great either. The construction and durability feel of it is not too bad. It doesn't feel like it's just gonna fall apart one day on me for absolutely no reason. It's not as durable as some other tip-ups like beaver dams or Frabiels or tip-ups like that, but for $5, it's pretty decent. Now, what I ran into with issues is actually the spool itself and how it feeds line out when you get a fish on. Now, when a fish is taking line out on this tip up, you can definitely feel resistance on it. And it's also a little bit jerky even. But, I mean, it's not the worst, but I can definitely feel a resistance to it. And the fish seem to be able to feel it as well. I had quite a few drops the day that I used this with this tip up and the other one that I bought. And that means less fish that you're going to catch, which if your product isn't actually catching fish, then why would you even use it? However, if you are just getting to ice fishing, this is a pretty decent option. You're still going to catch pike on it, and you might not be able to get walleye. I mean, on a good day where they're really aggressive, I think you definitely could. But it's not going to be as good, like I said, as your Frabiels, your beaver dams, or any of the little bit higher end tip-ups out there. This tip-up also has a ruler on the sides here. It's in inches and then centimeters. It goes up to 40 centimeters or 16 inches on either side. And that's all right, but I personally have never used a tip-up to measure fish before, so that's kind of really not useful at all. So if you're just getting to fishing, this tip up is not the worst option you can get. Again, there are better ones out there, but for $5, it's not that bad. That's about the quarter of the price of, say, a Frabiel thermal tip up. And I'd say this does more than a quarter of what it needs to do compared to Frabiel.
A little bigger. Oh, on giants now. Yeah, there's a little bit bigger one.
So this is a good starting point for some people. You'll be able to catch some fish with it, get a feel for tip-up fishing, and see if it's even your thing, if you're more of a jigging type of person or not. And then once you are able to save up a little bit more money, then you can buy the nicer tip-ups. And I'll be doing more tip-up reviews. I have a couple other type of tip-ups I have. And just make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss those. Give this video a like if you found this review helpful, and make sure you follow my Facebook and Instagram page. I'll have that link down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.